You can easily view the scenes that you have in your movie by going to the window menu and choosing the Scene Manager. And then you're presented with a dialog box containing the scenes in your movie. As you see, this double arrow tells me the scene that's currently shown in the camera view as well as in my timeline. And if I double click on Room, this is the scene that I'll be working on. And the order in this list can be easily changed by simply clicking and dragging one scene on top of or below another, so it's very handy. You can always add a new scene by clicking the plus sign here, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'm going to go to Scene 2, and what I could do is click on this contextual menu or pop-up list, and I can choose the properties, and I can change it to something else. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my library, and then from the library I'm going to drag out something from the Toom Studio templates here. So I'm going to go to Backgrounds, and I'll see if I can find something here. Here's a house pool. And I'll drag that right into my new scene. I'll close the library. And I'm going to extend this out by clicking on another frame here, and I'm going to increase the exposure. So now I have in my pop-up list on the timeline, the logo, the room, and room 2. Now when it comes to rendering, and if I decide I want to just render one scene, or all of them, I have to go to the File menu and choose Export Movie. And then I could choose to export the full movie, which will have all 3 scenes, or the current timeline scene. And I can determine, of course, in both of these situations, what frames I want to render. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Full Movie, and I'll click OK. And we'll wait a little while as it renders scene 1, 2, and 3 in the order that was presented in the Scene Manager. And sometimes it could take a little while, depending on how many scenes you have. But using the Scene Manager will allow you to work in small chunks instead of having to do everything in one long continuous timeline. It's just a great way to work. And you can always change your mind later on. If you don't want to have a scene, you can delete it, or you can rearrange the position of the scenes to get more cohesion in your film. So we'll wait a few seconds as this continues to export. I think now you know why coffee is the preferred drink of animators, because we wait sometimes for things to happen. So we're almost done. Once this is done, I'm going to open up the QuickTime player, and we can check out our animation that will contain all of our scenes. Okay, that's done. I'm going to go to QuickTime, and I'm going to choose File, Open File, and it should be on my desktop. As output, let's go ahead and open that up. It's only 1.8 megabytes. And I'm going to press play. And here's the logo scene. And then here's the first room. And here's the third room. So that's how you can use the Scene Manager to establish the order of playback in your scenes, as well as to work more efficiently when you're creating a project in Toom Studio.